Morning, sir.
Nothing dire.
Another civilian due any moment.
Instructed in the gentle art of diplomacy.
Agent Boissier.
Boissier, Miss Boissier. Agent will advise destination. Please deliver.
Shouldn't fancy that job myself. Going off behind the Hun lines, taking a chance on being shot out of hand. All on your Todd, too. Takes a special kind of guts.
It's true. Still something about spying. It's not very British, is it?
I know what you mean, sir.
Still.
Today's flight orders for you to sign, sir.
Come in.
You initial the copies, sir.
Oh.
Captain Triggers?
Yes, you must be Mr. Boissier.
Actually, the name's Starling, Michael Starling.
Oh, no, I think we've got our wires crossed somewhere. It says here. You're Agent Boissier.
I'm your replacement pilot.
Oh. Mills?
Yes, there is a Mr. Starling on posting, sir.
Yes?
From Artist's Right.
The very same.
Well, you're supposed to be bringing an aeroplane.
Yes.
And why are you dressed like that?
It's a long story.
I'm all ears.
I decided to dine with Lee Carr en route, you see.
No, I don't see.
Another fellow of All Souls on temporary attachment to our embassy in Paris. I mean to say it seemed too good an opportunity to miss. And with his mother being German, to have turned up in the uniform of her country's enemies would have been, shall we say, crass. Hence, do you see?
Where's your aeroplane?
I'm coming to that. We dined, do you see?
Not wisely, but too well.
On the contrary, not too well, but unwisely. Personally, I'm inclined to blame the écrivisse. But to cut a long story short, I blacked out. When I came to, I couldn't for the life of me remember where I'd left my aeroplane, do you see? So I thought I'd best make haste here and confess.
With you for a replacement, we hardly need an enemy.
Oh, that's a trifle harsh.
Yes.
As it happens, I'm very good on theory. In fact, the reason I didn't pay too much attention to where I'd landed was that I was trying to get my mind around the correlation between fuel load and range. It ought to be a constant, you see, only how do you correct it for altitude? Thinner atmosphere would throw the whole calculation out. Unless you allow for it, in which case you'd have to have specific data.
Stop! Stop!
It's all to do with
Stop!
gravity of route.
Sir,
Yes, Mills.
that was RFC Candace, sir. They seem to have won a BE-2 that was meant for us. Complete with Mr. Starling's kit.
I knew it would turn up. I'm also extraordinarily lucky, do you see? Long term, come to think of it. That's to say, overall. In the short run,
Go and get it.
how do I reach
You
Canada?
can walk. On hands and knees, as far as I'm concerned. Look, I'm willing to tolerate a certain degree of Donnish eccentricity, but if you and I are going to rub along, you're going to have to get your practical competence on nodding terms with your theoretical ability. Now, we need you. God help us. You get that aeroplane here by noon tomorrow, or I'll personally see that you're court-martialed to DSC.
Vividly.
And report to me when you get back, in uniform, if you please.
Sir.
Why do they find me?
Is a mind we can use.
Yes, sir.
Why is Mr. Gaylion's aeroplane still grounded?
We're waiting for a front left-hand top centre section of fishbone.
Park promised us that yesterday, didn't
Yes,
they?
sir, but promises don't cost anything.
Get me Park on the telephone.
Yes, sir.
No. Second thoughts after this morning's alarms and excursions. Let's have another cup of tea. Then get me Park.
Yes, sir. Sir?
Oh, no tea.
Oh, yes,
No
sir, but there's
tea.
something I want to tell
I
you,
know.
sir.
Civilian we've expected has arrived.
Well, yes, sir, in a
All
manner
right,
of
Sergeant,
speaking,
show him
sir.
in.
Sir, it's not exactly what
Sergeant! Please, better make it 2 teas.
Yes, sir.
And don't let up on aircraft, Park. And if you can't get through to them, get me Major Lansing. We'll get him to drop a bomb on them, all right? Right? Must be some mistake.
Captain Triggers?
Yes.
Well, my orders are to report to you.
My orders to drop you behind enemy lines. I repeat, no, there must be some mistake.
Don't be old-fashioned.
No, my dear Miss Boissier.
Madame.
What?
Madame Boissier.
Well, Madame Boissier. This is a ridiculous situation.
Hadn't you better check
yes.
your orders before taking it upon yourself to ignore them?
Don't teach me military etiquette. Would you like to sit down?
Thank you.
Well, this is a monstrous proposition.
Why?
Well, you don't fight a war with women.
Nonsense. What about Boissier? Anyway, spying's the second oldest profession for women.
Marginally less attractive than the first.
Will you be piloting me personally?
Yes.
When do we leave?
At first light.
Good, then perhaps you can tell me where I can put myself.
Well, that's
to then.
rather a difficult problem, you see, because you've elected to do a distasteful mission and I'm ordered to expedite it. Doesn't mean I'm equipped to offer you with overnight hospitality. What I'm trying to say is that I can't undertake to guarantee your virtue in
Don't
a
make
camp...
excuses, please. Where can I stay?
Mills?
Your tea, sir?
No, not tea. Take Madame Boissier into the village. Find somewhere for her to stay the night.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Would you come with me, madame?
Would you like to have supper in the mess?
Yes. Thank you.
Excuse me one moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good evening.
good evening.
Allow me to introduce my brother officers, Mr. Gaylion.
How do you do?
You do. Mr. Bravington.
Absolutely delighted.
Mr. Gaston Jones, here.
How do you do?
And Mr. Starling, right there.
How do you do?
It's your birth sign. Aquarius.
Well, yes, it is, as it happens.
The surprise would have been were it not.
But Madame Boissier, Our Lady Spy.
Well, now I know what all the wolf whistles were about.
I'm very flattered.
I missed all that.
Well, you've no one to blame but yourself.
Dear boy.
Let me get you a drink.
No, please, let me.
No, look here, let me.
I pass.
Shame on you.
I eschew the herd.
Do shut up.
Yes, both of
What
you.
would you like?
Chambéry, if I may.
You certainly could. Listen, we got any chambray?
So as far as I'm concerned, she could bathe in the stuff.
Oh, God. No, we haven't got any.
Hadn't even heard of it.
One of the lesser-known driver moves.
Never mind. Pernod will be fine. I see you have that.
Coming up.
Oh, that makes my legs drop off.
I could live with that, but I'll align myself with the herd to this extent. If Mrs. Boissier's legs were to drop off, I should feel a more than aesthetic sense of loss.
What's he talking about? Thank you. Here we are.
Thank you.
Well, cheerio.
Telephone. No, food was awful. Awful.
Morning.
Good morning.
Well, this is a tribute.
I just wanted to wish you luck.
Personally, I couldn't sleep.
Well, if you'd like to sit in the front seat, please. Then step through the canvas.
Well, let me give you a hand.
A leg up would be more to the point.
We've gone a couple of hours. I managed to winkle a fish plate from Park, so you're airborne again.
Oh, splendid.
Come on, the two of you. Come on.
Sorry.
Safe home.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Switches off, petrol on.
Switch is off, petrol on.
Air closed, suck in. Contact?
Contact.
It should be possible to start the propeller from the cockpit.
Well, until they do, just remember your starting procedure, otherwise you'll have to have your mechanic's head off.
Or worse.
Switches off, petrol on.
Switch is off, petrol on.
Air closed, suck in. Contact.
Contact.
That engine's running a bit rough, isn't it?
Dirty petrol.
It'll settle down when the ignition's retarded a bit. What's the theory?
The theory has killed more pilots than the Hun to date.
That's the fact.
You all right?
I'm about 3 miles short of my rendezvous.
Thankful we're still alive.
What's the trouble?
Shrapnel, taking a chunk out of the oil feed pipe.
What are you going to do?
Burn machine.
Then you can't fight back.
It's a high-pressure pump. It's no good just tying this up. Unless I can replace it. Or at least brace it. I'm going to lose oil so fast. The engine's going to seize up before I can take off.
No one seems to have spotted us. There must be a plumber or a mechanic somewhere who could help me mend it.
It's a risk, you know.
I thought you said you were short of aeroplanes.
We are.
No, it's a risk worth taking to be able to get this one back. Not to mention yourself.
All right.
Yes, well, sheer fluke. On the contrary, it was a demonstration of applied trigonometry. Sufficient to give me the game. Oh, any news? Well, he could have landed at another airfield.
No chance, I'm afraid. Those mills to ring round. Nobody's seen him.
Well, he might have made a forced landing. I mean, that engine didn't sound a bit healthy.
Just whistling in the dark.
Oh, don't be so damn defeatist. Well, we could go and look for him, couldn't we?
Don't know where to start.
Oh, come on, he must have left a copy of his flight plan.
Perhaps.
Well, then we quarter it until we find him, don't we? Or a hole in the ground. Sorry, bad joke.
I'm afraid I can't risk it.
You can't risk it.
In Captain Trigger's absence, I am acting flight commander, you know.
Not to appear thrusting, but I'll go if you like.
Look, I can't risk an aeroplane, far less a pilot, to go swanning off on some mercy mission.
I can't believe my ears. The time you came down in the lines, Triggers and Sergeant Farmer didn't dither about making excuses. They came in and bailed you out. Much good it did Farmer in the long run. Farmer? Your predecessor.
I don't think I haven't forgotten that.
Then act as if you haven't.
Circumstances were entirely different, you know.
You're making excuses.
On that occasion, they did know where I was, and I was just inside our lines.
I hope you sleep easy. Are you flatly forbidding a search?
Oh, God, don't you start.
I merely seek to establish what you're saying without equivocation.
I'm saying that I wouldn't be justified in ordering a search. That's what I'm saying.
Are you a Catholic?
No? Why?
If you were, you'd be a Jesuit.
Comme ça, demain matin, notre ami pourra rejoindre ses camarades. Et vous, madame, vous pourrez poursuivre votre mission.
Je vous remercie, vous êtes bien gentil.
Oh, je vous en prie, c'est un honneur de pouvoir vous rendre service. Bon, maintenant, faites comme chez vous, hein, mettez-vous à votre aise. Je reviens tout de suite.
Merci beaucoup. Well, it seems we're on the limit of a sector held by the Prussian Guard. The locals don't trouble them at all, which is very depressing. But the good news is that the cure's housekeeper has a brother who's a mechanic. She's been sent to tell him what you need. He'll come tonight and see what he can do, and in the morning we can go our separate ways.
The French is very good.
My husband was French.
Was?
He was killed in the first week of the war. We'd been married 3 months.
I'm sorry.
When I heard the news at first, Then I decided to help in any way I could.
I see.
Do you? You strike me as the sort of man that takes care to be ruled by his head, not by his heart.
Anyway, it's very good of you to go to all this trouble to help me to get back.
Oh, hardly. If the Germans find your machine, they'll come looking for you. If they find you, they'll find me. The sooner you and your aeroplane are back where you came from, the safer I shall be. What's that?
It's V2.
Don't go.
I must. You'll be looking for me.
If we didn't attract the Germans' attention, this will.
One more reason.
Avez-vous vu le pilote?
Right. You want to make some money? Pour vous, de l'argent.
Ah oui.
Ah oui. The trouble is I haven't got any. You could sell this. De l'or. Vous pouvez le vendre, hein?
Merci.
Suivez-moi. Eh bien, couvrez-le avec petrol. Bon chance.
Oh, les Allemands doivent croire que le pilote est mort dans les flammes.
C'est ce que j'espère.
Je suis sûr. Seulement maintenant, va falloir trouver autre chose. Vous en faites pas. Je vais voir si les patriotes du pays peuvent le raccompagner. Vous pouvez lui demander d'essayer ses vêtements?
Je vais essayer.
Vous en faites pas, jeune homme. On les aura.
The curé is trying to arrange an escape route for you, but you won't be able to travel in uniform. You don't want to spend the rest of the war in a prisoner of war camp, do you?
Wirklich ein englisches Flugzeug. Und fast ganz zerstört.
Muss wohl beim Absturz Feuer gefangen haben.
Ja, fast durchgebrannt. Und ohne Pilot. Ohne Besatzung. Wo sind die Leichen?
War ja
Ich
kein...
befehle, dass man die ganze Gegend durchsucht. Sofort!
No sign of it.
Oh, Mrs. Boissier. No, but no sign of trouble either, other than a fractured oil feed. Seeing as I was well behind enemy lines, I deemed it wise not to dally, so I persuaded a French troglodyte to douse the aeroplane in petrol and made tracks for home, destroying the damaged aeroplane with a well-judged shot from my very pistol.
Yes, I know it's routine to destroy an aeroplane rather than let it fall into enemy hands.
I just did it.
Hang on.
Now, what Richard means is that if Triggers didn't
If he
destroy...
didn't burn it, then he must have had a very good reason.
God.
Well, never mind. You weren't to know that.
No, but you were.
Yes, well, I never ordered this mission, did I?
No, you were too damn busy hedging your bets.
I should have realised.
Yes, you should have done. You're always so busy theorising. This was one time when you could have put it to good use. Realised why Triggers hadn't burnt his machine. Well, between you, you've managed to cut off his means of escape.
Mais il est absolument impossible d'être catholique sans être patriote.
One can be a patriot without being a Catholic. One cannot be a good Catholic without being a patriot.
I'll drink to that.
Il est d'accord avec vous.
Bah, bien sûr.
Là!
Judas! Nous sommes français, des civils innocents. On dînait avec des... Nous sommes français, des civils innocents. On dînait purement et simplement entre amis. Je tiens à protester.
Madame, I really must ask you not to insult our intelligence. You are British spies. Landed behind our lines by aeroplane and apprehended as a result of information received. You will be tried by this field court-martial convened by the authority duly vested in me as area commander. Proceedings will be conducted in English, in order that the accused here may understand them. You may confer with your defending officer.
Mais nous ne savons même pas de quoi vous parlez, encore moins ce que nous sommes censés avoir fait d'être...
Sit down! Fangen Sie an.
We're on a mission,
The summary court-martial is now in session.
The case for the prosecution is very direct.
Request an adjournment in order to consult the accused.
Refused.
But then I submit that no defense makes this a travesty of justice.
The accused were given an opportunity to confer with you. They not only declined,
On the contrary, I would now like to consult with my defending officer.
They not only declined, but expressed a contempt for the court by pretending not to understand the language being used. For their sole benefit, I might add.
I don't condone that, but your ruling means
Nonetheless, it is my ruling.
Thank you. As I was saying, the case for the prosecution is really very simple, and I will endeavor to show that the two...
Prévenir les autorités allemandes.
I searched my conscience and decided it was my duty to inform the German forces.
Et c'est ce que j'ai fait.
This I did.
J'ai accompagné les soldats qui les ont arrêtés tous les deux.
I accompanied the soldiers to arrest those two there.
Et ma sœur, cette pauvre fille, elle peut bien confirmer que ce sont bien les deux espions anglais.
My sister, poor woman, confirmed that they were the British spies.
I object. His sister's confirmation is hearsay.
Agreed. The court will ignore it.
You don't deny that you are British?
No.
The court will remember that they did.
Court does have a memory.
But you do deny that you are a spy.
Categorically.
Then how do you account for your presence here?
We were on a mission behind our lines.
A mission? In civilian clothing?
It was diplomatic rather than military.
To invert Bismarck's dictum.
I beg your pardon.
War is an extension of diplomacy by other methods.
Irrelevant.
Agreed. The court is not assembled to explore the prosecuting officer's fund of folklore.
My apologies. How did you contrive to get here?
I must have crossed the lines in error.
You are an experienced pilot.
Yes.
And you're flying from Sainte-Marie to where? Now please, the whereabouts of a diplomatic mission cannot be confidential.
RFC Candace.
RFC Candace. Please. You're flying from here to here, and at perfect weather, and by your own admission, an experienced pilot, you make a navigational error of such a dimension?
Yes.
Please, the court will draw their own conclusions from this. Do go on.
My engine seized. I made a forced landing. When we found out where we were, we decided to hide till we worked out what to do next. As for the curé, we forced him to help us at gunpoint.
The court has no interest in the curé.
Now, please, you told the curé that you wanted to escape.
Yes.
Well, in fact, you sabotaged your airplane in an attempt to conceal your traces.
No, in fact, it was destroyed by another British airplane.
Indeed, why?
To prevent it falling into your hands.
Otherwise, you would now both be preparing to return to the British lines.
With any luck.
Do you really expect the court to believe that?
Yes.
Oh, well. I suggest that your story is as lacking in plausibility as it is striking in its ingenuity.
Was meinen Sie dabei?
Die Geschichte ist so kurz an Glaubhaftigkeit, wie sie lang an Erfindung ist.
Begründete Annahme.
Overruled. Provided he can satisfy us to the facts, the prosecuting officer's inference is amply justified. Are you ready to make your closing address?
If the court pleases. I submit that I proved that the two accused are spies. Now I submit whether able to offer a remotely credible alternative. Espionage is not only against the rules of war, it is a particularly vicious, insidious, and distasteful attack that no civilized country can tolerate and never has. The penalty is death, and I demand it.
Most of the evidence is circumstantial. The actual witness is a poor man who got paid for his information. And anyway, even if the accused intended to spy on us, they have not done so. They were captured before they started. I don't defend spying. It is indefensible. But you cannot kill people for what they might have done. An intention, however evil, should not, in common humanity, command the death penalty.
The court will adjourn to consider its verdict.
Thank you for trying to defend us.
Yes, thank you.
Dear lady, my dear fellow, we may be at war, but we're all members of the human race, aren't we?
You should have come straight out with it and said you were a British officer.
I would have proved you were a spy.
I declare the summary court-martial reconvened to deliver its verdict. Will the accused please rise? The verdict of the summary court-martial is that you're both guilty as charged. Before I pass sentence, is there anything you wish to say?
Yes.
No.
I freely admit I'm a spy. But this gentleman is a British officer who was simply carrying out orders by bringing me here. When his aeroplane was destroyed, I insisted he wear civilian clothes in order not to compromise people who might arrange his escape. You can't shoot a British officer for carrying out his duty.
We admire your magnanimity.
His name is Captain Triggers.
There's an end to
Search the curé's house. You'll find his uniform and papers that will give you proof of his identity.
You cannot be silent. You'll have to be forcibly restrained.
Leave it be. It's no use.
The sentence of the summary court-martial is that you both be taken from here to a place of confinement and thence to an appointed place of execution, that to be shot at dawn. Verdict and sentence are subject to confirmation. These proceedings are at an end.
I'm very sorry.
You know, you left us no alternative.
It was a noble gesture.
Futile in the event.
Well, that looks like that.
I don't know, sir.
Well, if he'd been put in the bag, the Hun would have let us know by now. They're pretty decent like that.
If I know Captain Triggers, he's probably given them the slip. Be making his way back at this moment.
Possible. Improbable, but it's possible.
Our orders from HQ for tomorrow, sir. They want us to have another go at those railway sheds.
Oh, right.
Other than that, it's forward action at the discretion of the flight commander.
Or acting flight commander, as the case may be. Yes. Well, can you use that nose cone for Starling's machine?
Came in from Park today.
Well, get it fitted, will you?
I already have. Good night, sir.
Oh, the night duty clerk should hear of anything. Be sure to wake him.
Right away, sir.
I have to tell you that the verdict and sentence of the summary court-martial has been confirmed by the High Command. I'm sorry to be the bearer of such information. Would you like the services of a priest?
No, thank you.
As you please. You'll be called 1 hour before dawn. You may order what you choose to eat. You'll also be provided with a liter of brandy. I advise you to drink it. It may give what follows an air of distance, not to say unreality. Shortly before dawn, you'll be escorted to the parade ground. There you'll be supported and blindfolded before sentence is carried out. For all our sakes, it will be helpful if you're able to walk there, not to say more honorable. For our part, we should try not to protract the proceedings. Any questions?
No.
I'm very sorry.
You didn't want a priest?
No. Nor you.
No. Why?
He can't help me to die.
That sounds in character. Did you never believe? I don't mean in the virgin birth and the rest of it, but just God.
Yes. As a child. Then I began to look around. And all this pain. Where's the love?
Faith. Beyond reason.
It is beyond logic, yes.
By definition.
That's what I can't see.
Unless he's working to some plan too vast for us to comprehend. Whoever he may be.
Yes. Well, if he is, I can't see it.
Jean, my husband, I think he truly did. He was so sure that for a while we were very happy. It was more than love. And then he was killed. Yet if he was right, perhaps even that was what? Creative in some obscure way, do you think?
I hope so. For both your sakes.
You're a very nice man, aren't you, underneath it all? Well, we shall see.
Think about
Please,
it.
could you keep talking?
What were you doing? What were you doing here
Well, I
anyway?
had to test and report on the morale of the civilian population.
Oh, we tested that all right, didn't we?
Oh, remember the curé?
Oh, yes. True. Good.
You never thought of marrying?
God, no.
Why the vehemence?
Well, never occurred to me.
Why? Why? Sound like a child, don't I? You don't have to answer.
No, I was just thinking. God. Time we spend reacting to our own upbringing, don't we?
Or against it.
Yes, true.
Men, I think, especially.
Yeah, possible.
Are your parents very unhappy?
My mother was. Never showed it. Never did anything about it till I came of age, whereupon she upped and left.
And you had no idea how she felt?
I've always said no. Now, at the back of my mind, of course I did. I just never dared to face it.
And your father?
Oh, he was too busy to feel anything for anybody.
Busy at what?
Making money. So, joined the RFC and flew away.
If you do meet the right person, try not to take it out on her.
It's hardly likely to arise.
Would you hold my hand? Are you afraid too?
No. Not of death as such. Been prepared for that since I joined the RFC. The past few months, the odds on it have increased daily, but I face it in cold blood. Will it hurt? Will my body fail me?
Yes. And are you lonely?
First time in my life.
You're not just saying that.
No.
That's nice.
It's true.
Yes. I think, perhaps given time, we could have learned to make each other safe.
And happy.
Safe and happy. We've come a long way in a little while, haven't we? Well then. I thought together. God, help me to understand.
Lassen Sie uns allein und rufen Sie einen Wachposten.
Well, Captain. Would you like a cigarette?
No, thank you.
We found your uniform.
You could have done that hours ago.
We did. We did. You must understand that by itself, that proves nothing. except, of course, that you are an officer. Oh, and a gentleman. However, I checked with command, who are able to confirm that you are still attached to a regular military formation. That is insofar as your Royal Flying Corps can be so described. Do you realize you could have been shot on sight? I suggest you wear your uniform to avoid that possibility in future. However, your sentences are English, are expunged, and you'll be sent under escort to a prisoner of war camp as soon as that can be arranged. Captain, if you'll excuse me. Oh, what? I almost forgot. My servant will bring you shaving things and whatever
What
else
about
you may
Madame
require.
Boissier?
Boissier? What about her?
Well, she's not a spy. She's a liaison officer.
A fine distinction.
Don't be so cold-blooded.
But as it happens, I believe a real one. My problem is always to convince the High Command.
She hasn't done anything.
You know, I really do understand your concern.
Oh. How?
I had your conversation monitored.
Hardly the conduct of an officer and a gentleman.
If you were spies, you did not deserve such consideration. As it happens, well, at least you have been cleared.
I don't give a damn what happens to me.
Really? And in that case, I've wasted a great deal of my time. However, as far as the lady is concerned, I'm still trying to see what can be done. Captain. Captain, I have completed arrangements for your transfer to prisoner of war camp.
You made me watch that.
Es tut mir leid, aber ich habe nicht an Sie gedacht. I regret to say you did not even cross my mind. You must understand. I was overruled. My men were on edge. My one concern was to do as quickly as possible what had to be done.
Had to be?
I was merely carrying out orders.
It's been the excuse of every butcher in history.
We are both tired. And you are understandably emotional. I hope you have a comfortable warm, Captain. I trust we may meet again.
We will. And when we do, I shall kill you.
Brave words, my friend. Brave words.
Well, if you ask me, it looks like a cage for emancipated canaries.
'Twas ever thus the prophet in his own country.
Hey, go on, mate.
Look, two contra-rotating spheres.
Get the machine ready.
Refueling one now.
It's ready, away.
Was the bright spark? Flew over and destroyed my aeroplane.
I regret to say that was me.
Quite right. You weren't to know I had other plans. You should have known that, shouldn't you?
Mr. Gaylion didn't order the mission.
Being as short as you
I
are of
see.
pilots.
What's that?
It's a gun mounting.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous in all my life. See at a glance, it'll break the back of the beam, too. What are you doing now?
It's a system for night flying.
All done with mirrors?
No, lights, actually. If you had two beams set a given distance apart and at known angles...
Not now.
I'm sorry.
If it was successful, you'd find yourself officer commanding the RFC.
I'll stop immediately.
Do you know your Marlowe?
Try me.
But that was in another country.
The Jew of Malta.
The next line?
And besides, the wench is dead.
Yes.
I'm really very sorry.
See you at PT in the morning.
Good night, sir.